Yeah.
Okay, I'm on the other side of the fence on the side of the house. I just came over from here. Looks like a lot of trees have kind of fallen down. You've got some brush in here that need to be cleaned up. But they did a little mini, you know, walkway to go across over to where the barn is. This is not a creek. I mean, it's definitely a runoff ditch. And if you get enough water, I'm sure it accumulates a little bit over here. But the barn is over on this side. I'm going to walk over this side because it's so muddy before that little bridge across. I'm going to walk over where I'm walking towards the road now. I'm kind of in the front of the house. There's the house. A couple big trees outside the house. Okay. Oh my gosh, lots of water. All right. I don't know. I think there's got to be another way to get back to that barn off of the street. Let me go see. There's a neighbor across the street. Their yard is very much cleared, where this house is very much wooded. It's cleared in the front yard. I mean, here's the front yard. You can kind of see. Nice and cleared. Now let me, those dormers, by the way, at the top of the house, those are definitely decorative. They're coming out of the attic. So, okay, so I'm walking over more towards where the barn entrance is. So being 4 acres, a lot of it is width, not just depth. Okay, you're probably 1.5 acres wide, and then it goes back probably 2 acres deep or something like that, but I'll have to find out for sure. Here's our entrance back into the barn. There's the barn. It looks pretty big. Looks like they've got a Jeep in there, among other things. Let me just walk back and see. Yep, they've got a couple horses. A lot of cleanup. I mean, if you got in here, you'd really have a lot of wood, branches that have fallen from trees that you might want to clean up in certain areas. But the rest could just stay, you know, very natural looking. It's very wooded. Very muddy right now, so I'm not going to walk back in there, but it's a, you know, metal barn, probably a couple stalls. And obviously they've got their Jeep in there. Probably do a little four-wheeling. Okay, so as far as neighbors go across the street, again, this house, there's another house right there. And then right next door, although next door is a ways away, is that house. So here's the street again. And then there's another house that's directly, let me see if I can zoom, right there. That one is directly across the street from the house. Okay. All right, so I'm out in front of the house and I just want to give you my overall thoughts. The whole house needs to be painted inside. I mean, most of it I could totally see you wanting to do, because some of it is really just scuffed up and dirty. I don't see dings or holes in the wall or anything like that, but it's scuffed up and dirty in some of the rooms, and then others you just wouldn't want those colors. Not that most of the colors are neutral, but it's kind of dirty. The whole house needs to be, you know, seriously cleaned. Hopefully the homeowners would do that upon vacating. And changing out around where the dining room is would make a huge difference. Then you'd have a really large, nice family room off of the kitchen. The kitchen, you would need a new flat top range, and the cabinet. I mean, it's a huge kitchen. Cabinets, you might want to put new hardware on it, and just again, new light fixtures would just totally update and make that kitchen feel pretty good. Let's see, the roof is in really good shape. The deck needs attention, and Holly's husband said he'd help it's really pretty. There's brush, you know, branches that have fallen probably through storms on occasion that I think would you'd want to clean up a little bit, mostly on the back of the house or on the far sides of the house. But overall, I think the house has great potential, and you know, it's not a half bad neighborhood. I came out via Taylorsville Road, and it felt like it took a really long time. Holly came a different way than I did, and she said it was not too far from her house the way she came. So we might want to talk to her about, you know, about how she came. So driveway, you know, driveway's probably 75 feet or so off of the street. You could probably do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like 6 cars all the way up to the walkway that goes to the front door here. And then it splits into a triple wide pad towards the garage doors. One of the garage doors is, you know, you've got your typical 8-foot garage door, and then the other one goes up to 9 foot, you know, allowing for a truck or something. Your eaves are vinyl, they're not wood, so that's good. 6-inch gutters, which is good. And some really pretty, intricate type of brickwork. I mean, let's see if I can give you a feel. See how it's kind of has a decorative look in it. So the brick is pretty. I think it's pretty. There's their horse truck. Not bad. And I'll talk to you in person more about it. I think I've been rambling, but I'll talk to you more, and I'm sure Holly will give you her input as well. And talk to you soon. Bye. Okay, one more thing. I didn't shoot the AC units unless Perry did. I don't know how old they are. I'll look on the disclosure. Here's one. This is the only thing, foundation, or not foundation, but structure of the house that looked not good. This is the door going from the garage to the outside, and the wood needs to be replaced. It needs a new. It's not. It's just like they haven't kept it painted, and so it's gotten a little bit of water damage. So that needs to be fixed. That's the only one that I've seen like that. Okay. All right. I'm really out this time. Bye. Jamie, we're turning off the lights. A couple more things that you might have gotten from when Perry taped, but just to make sure you know, foyer has this type of tile. Let me get close. It's kind of a marble tile with a little bit of a grayish blue tint to it, I guess. And then as you're going into the kitchen, it turns into more of a brownish, or not brown, blackish with a little bit of greenish tint into it. So, you know, kind of a funky transition, but you could probably live with that for a while and maybe swap out the foyer to something, the hardwood. Hardwood would be really pretty in here. Okay, that's it.